showtime. Hey, how's it going tonight? Oh, man. I want to say hello, hello, hello. And we're going to say hi to Race Fan who gets the cookie tonight for being number one. And then my friend Wig Wag. How's it going? GRE 2057. How's it going, buddy? There's my friend John Schuylkill River Valley. How's it going, buddy? Dwight Curley, how's it going? And Peppy Trigoglin, how's it going, buddy? I bet you I skipped a whole bunch of them because I hit the wrong thing. Maybe not. Maybe not. But anyhow, Mike at Putnam Junction, how you doing, buddy? Dave, BNSF and Scale, how's it going? Tennessee River Union Railroad, how's it going, buddy? Chris. Hey, Brian at Iron Horse Model Railroad, how's it going, buddy? My goodness. Let's see here. We get going through here. Joe Raider. How's it going, buddy, at Black Rock Central? It's going where to now? That's the question. Really? But anyhow, this has been an interesting last couple weeks, which I'm going to iterate here in a little bit here. I'll wait till we get a few more people in here. I got me a little mixed freight boxcar train tonight, running around the air. And first in line there tonight is the Black Rock Central boxcar. Well, thank you, Wigback. I know. Got this good looking face there on this stream. That's why it's looking good. Buffering. Better not be buffering from my end because when I pay for my internet, it better not be buffering. I'm going to be on the phone yelling at someone. Yeah, I got Joe in first, and then I got Dave's BNSF, or not Dave BNSF, Dave Crooked River and Eastern's next car. I got a couple Pennsylvania Railroad cars on there. I got a C&O on there. I got, an Indian Head Valley Railroad one on there. Gotta have that on there. I do believe I got a B&O on there too. Maybe not. Robert, the Flying Crow's in the house. Yes, he's not on with me tonight. I told him I was just going to talk So I didn't need somebody to watch the chat. Didn't mean to just boot him out of there, but yeah, this way he can surf the chat and get everybody. That's okay. I got a bunch of them that are out of my timeline. That's okay. My timeline is whatever I decide it is. If I feel like putting all modern stuff on today, it's going to go on there. But thank you. I appreciate that. I love it. But anyhow, to get things started here, we are at been in here 5 minutes. Got 18 people in here. Last week at this time, I know Dave Crooked River had got sick, and I got a text from him asking if I could do his show for him. And I looked at him, and I looked at the text, and I said back to Dave, I'd love to, Dave, but I too am sick, and I was in the hospital. And I was. And I told him to get a hold of Tony or Robert. And it worked out good. Tony come on and had a pretty good show, too. And anyhow, but I was in the hospital from not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before till Thursday. And what had happened was before Sunday, I was starting to feel pretty sick. I started like I had a bug that was going around, Got a fever, and we got it. I took some Tylenol and some other goodies and got the fever broke. And next day, got up and still felt crummy, and I got another fever, and I got it broke. And then I got a fever of 104. Well, my family's all going, you need to go to the hospital. You need to go to the hospital. I'm going, nah. We took the stuff and we got it broke. Sunday morning, I get up, jump into the shower, and something just didn't feel right. And I had to holler for my wife as I thought I was going down in the shower. And she helped get me out of the shower, and I got dried off and dressed, and I told her, said, well, it's time to go to the hospital. Needless to say, they kept me. And what I had was a sore that I didn't realize, and it had a bacterial infection, and it was kicking my butt. That's the right way to put it. And my cardiologist, who came into the hospital to visit me while I was in there, said that if it got to my pacemaker or my heart, I'd have been no more. No more for this world, anyhow. And anyhow, it played its number, and I'm still fighting it a little bit. I never took so much antibiotic in my life. Georgia Sunbelt, how's it going, buddy? Nathan, Mom and Sons, how's it going, buddy? Tammy and Ray. Weston Corless. How you doing, buddy? And yeah. So anyhow, I'm back home. I'm getting around. Not as good as I'd like to, but getting around. Stormy Sky Rail Productions. How you doing, Steve? And I'm getting around, and no more fevers. I've got enough antibiotic in that even the toughest germ is going to run. I'm still taking antibiotic, and anyhow, Eagle Creek, how you doing tonight, buddy? Good to have you in here. And so I haven't done a whole lot with the train other than I had when I came back from the hospital. I had one day I worked myself up here into the train room, and me and my 8-year-old granddaughter, we had an op session. It was a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, she was a champ. I looked at her and I said, here's how we're going to do this, kiddo. I said, you're going to be the engineer, and I'm going to be the conductor / brakeman. Otherwise, you're going to drive the train. I'll unhook them and hook them. I'll tell you where you need to go. And it worked out great. She had a blast. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. We spent the whole afternoon up here running trains. Dave. Dave from Crooked River and Eastern's in the house. Dwayne, how's it going? Dwayne's Fork and Spoon. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So that was quality time. The little paper building I'd worked on, I didn't get any more done on it. I haven't done a whole lot just because I've been down. I was down for the count for the longest while. So, and thanks to the good Lord and all the wonderful people that prayed, had prayers for me, and lots of wonderful people that called. Wasn't bad. I thought about doing a live stream from the hospital. I couldn't get hooked onto their Wi-Fi. I was going to show you with me all my tubes and wires hooked to me. I thought, nah, you guys don't want to see that. Especially if I rolled the right way. You just saw the full moon, and you don't want to see that. You'd poke your eyes out. So, anyhow, enough of the update there. This weekend, I think it's I got to change my calendar. Let's see here. It'd be the 5th and the 6th in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. We're going to have a Greenberg train show. Yeah, I think it's the train and toy show, they call it. Just curious on that, who all was, if anybody was going. It's, maybe in the area. I'd love to go, but it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. But it's Ben's birthday. It's Ben's birthday. All right. Trackside Mike, how you doing tonight? So for Ben, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I can't believe you joined the zoo. Happy birthday to you. Ah, yes, I'm not that sick. I can sing. Encore, encore. No, 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 no. Joe got your sticker trackside, Mike. And nice job, Wilmer. So I haven't got a chance to do a whole lot, but I have a couple things coming up in the works. Uh, as far as I want to finish up that little paper structure that I'm doing. Uh, it's over on the layout, and uh, it's where I can't really reach it without stopping my train, and I ain't stopping my train. Freight has to go through. And the next thing I think I'm going to do is I promised a good friend of mine that I would make a little shack for him. So that I think is going to be my next project. And then after that, which it shouldn't take long, I always say that, but then it ends up a couple weeks. Um, and then I have some signs I got to make up for my industries, which I have them pretty much printed out. All I have to do is situate them. Um, I I have a whole lot of things that I've started and I didn't finish. I have a Merchants Row that I started that I didn't finish. I have a I have one, two, three box cars that I have to decal out and finish up. I got a lot to keep me busy for a while. I'm sure every one of us, if we really think about it, we got a lot of stuff. I have a whole bunch of other buildings to build. I have a barrel factory to build. Once I start that one, that's going to take a while. It's a Campbell's kit. That's going to take me a while. Because it's a box full of lumber with blueprints. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing it because it's a challenge. So, so my question is to you is Dave says, I understand that. I have so many unfinished projects. I just keep starting new ones. And that's with me. I'll get three-quarters of the way through and and not finish any of them. And Anthony has a lot of faith in me. He says I can do it. Of course I can do it. It's just doing it. BNSF CSX Bob, how's it going tonight, buddy? But what projects do you have that you've started that you know you got to finish, but you haven't? Robert. He knows what I'm talking about. Yep. Well, I'm glad you did. Dave. I'm really am glad you did. He said he had a lot of fun. I gave him a blank box car and uh, told him, here's some decals and you can do it. I just didn't have time to do it. Uh, yes, I have a lumber company. It is a basic lumber company for basic operations. Plus, I have a, um, a lumber yard and supply, which will also be a sawmill, which the logging company will ship to. And then from there, I have a barrel company. I also have a stockyard, and I also have uh, meat a meat packing place to start off with for my industries. Robert, right? You know, start projects and then not finish them. He thought I forgot. Hiya, Heath. I see Heath's in here tonight. You don't have any projects. You threw away the list. Yeah, I hear you. Uh, Caboose 121. Cameron, how's it going, buddy? How much more you got to go there, Cameron? You said you've got a module you're trying to get done for the train show this weekend. The one in Monroeville? I know you didn't come from Utah to go to Monroeville. I know that. I might have to work myself down there if you were coming to Monroeville. Three locos on the bench, and I've been procrastinating on. Plus, eventually, I have two for a friend to upgrade. Plus, lots of scenery to do. Oh, and did I mention the second level plywood? Well, Dave, you think you have a little bit to do there, I think. And Eagle Creek says he's got a refinery, a coal mine, an oil facility, a container terminal, a station, and just an endless list. We Les says usually I get 75%. Something's missing or needing something else. It takes an eternity to get something shipped out to Oz. And, and then it's on the back burner. That's gets forgotten about. Well, I think we all get into them situations. Uh, very few of my projects does it have everything that they say to put on. Because some of the stuff that some of these manufacturers of kits say to put on is dumb, right? Or they make it next to impossible to put together. I don't know how they figure to put it together, especially when they give you a couple cartoons for instructions with no words or explaining anything. So Evanston, Wyoming. All right. Only 60 to 70% done. You got to be there this weekend. Better get busy, buddy. Nathan says the biggest thing I would like to do on my layout that's going to be so big that it might take a while. Make the biggest mountain on my layout, and it's going to take lots of soda cans and creativity. You're going to make a mountain out of soda cans. Wow. That ought to be pretty interesting, Nathan. Trackside Mike said, I just ate a ghost pepper. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, I have a building over here. Right. I'm trying to point the right direction there. Right in there. That's my lumberyard building, and I got this idea. It came. I bought it at. I got it at a train show, and it was the back. They must have had it against the backdrop or something. The back side of it was never finished. So I built a little addition to put on the back to make it look like, but it's just roughed in. I didn't put nothing to it yet. Well, then I got this idea. Well, wouldn't it be cool to put a sawmill right on the back side of that with a chute going to a sawdust pile and or up into a loader to load, sawdust. I just thought that would be pretty cool, and that's a project that I haven't fooled with for a while. And you know what? And I got the stuff to do it. All I have to do is do it. Uh, Nathan says he made a soda can mountains before many times, and not to promote, I have many videos of it. How you did it. I'll have to go back and look at some of them. I know you've had mountains on there, but I didn't realize you did it out of soda cans. This one's going to be bigger than ever. You're going to make it out of those tall, what are they called? It has that super drink in it, Prime or whatever, them big cans. Cameron says he's got the important parts done, the track wires. So it's just doing some scenery to make it look good. And poor trackside Mike, he's out of milk. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, buddy. Ray Bertelstein. Hi, how you doing tonight? Got to run an errand. Be right back. Well, you go run your errand, buddy. We'll still be here probably. At least next half hour, anyhow. So that is some of the projects. As I've been doing operations, I am definitely upgrading my rolling stock for sure. I'm finding every little thing that's wrong with them and slowly improving my track work too. Because, boy, doing that, you sure find all the little quirks. Anthony says, Dave, making a list will only depress you. Pick something and start it. Ain't that the truth? Arizona tea there, Nathan. They have great big aluminum cans that they put Arizona tea in. You can usually get it as sheets. And it's good tea. New Haven Rails, how you doing tonight? Just a quick visit. Well, we appreciate the visit. You know, Dave, Dave, you're saying that you was been on a break, but I think your scenery's coming along nice. I, you've been chugging along at it, and I think your scenery's coming along nice myself. Of course, that's my opinion. That and I better say 250 will get you a cup of coffee, depending on where you go. If you go to Starbucks, you get any more money. But yeah, so but let me see here. Let me show you here. Where to put them? Where to put them? Here's another one. You guys ever? I think this is one that Robert sent me. I think is a dirty trick. Okay. Do you ever do a blueprint series, branch line, any kind of thing? You open this thing up. This is the one I think it is. No, this ain't it. Where'd I put it? Hold on a minute. Maybe it is. This is the one that Robert sent me, but this ain't the one I was looking at. There, this one here. This is a, believe it or not, this is a Tichy. A Tichy group kit. You wouldn't think Tichy'd be that complicated. I'm gonna bring out this bag of stuff. There's one bag has the trucks and some weights in it, but that looks like a Wathers kit. The directions are better, but yeah, here's a boxcar kit I got to put together yet. That branch line one has a lot of little dinky little parts in it, which I think that is one Robert sent me with that branch line. And I threatened to send it back to him. But I think I did start to put it together. And then I stopped for some reason or another. I don't see anything else over there that I didn't got put together though. But why do we do that? We start projects and we don't finish them, or buy a whole lot of stuff and never start them, or start them like a bridge kit and do a couple little things on it and forget about it. Why do we do that? Oh, Oh, yeah, yeah. That one there, I'm gonna have to be geared up for to do. Or, I don't I don't mind some little pieces, but man, when you start talking a lot of little dinky pieces, it's hard. And Robert says time out for me because I told the truth. Uh, uh, so, and then on top of that, I have a couple trips I'm trying to plan out. I want to go up to Dave's because he said when I come up, he's going to have a big cookout. But he didn't talk to the wife about that one. Up to Dave's Crooked River in Eastern. He only lives a couple hours away from me. You know, so I've been aching to go up and run operations on his layout, which I think would be a lot of fun since he's got his card system in. And I would like to, before the summer's out, go check out Horseshoe Curve again. And this time I want to go to the uh, train museum in Altoona too. No, I haven't seen DJ recently there, Nathan. I just haven't. We haven't. We've been missing each other. We when I did the when the little speeders were coming through Scottsdale, he was there flying his drone. I didn't even see him. he, I was on this side of the tracks, and he was on that side. Me and Dave was over there, Dave Thurber, and as soon as I seen the drone, I said, "I'll bet you DJ's around here somewhere." Good evening, Arnie. How's it going, buddy? But no, I haven't got to see DJ lately. I like talking with him. He's fun to talk with. Yeah, we did say that about to each other about DJ. As soon as we saw the drone, we figured it was DJ. He was around there somewhere. Uh, so, do we have any projects that anybody's going to start up here? New projects, not old ones, but maybe new ones that you're going to start up and actually finish. Like I said, I got a building. I'm going to it's just a little small little building, kind of like an old tool shed or something like that. Uh, I'm going to be putting together for a friend, and I'll probably make a video of that because I'm going to scratch build it. So, Robert is redoing his paper mill yard, and I've got a few peaks. He's he's redoing it all right. He's also redoing the cement place too. So Joe Rader, you finished a big build for Jack, and he's sending me another shorty. When do you find time to work on your stuff, Joe? You're always doing something for Jack. John, you're doing an acid pit, huh? I'm trying to remember the name of the channel that he had a big acid pit that he made, and it was pretty big too for an HO scale, and it was pretty interesting. Oh, who was that? Oh, I'll think of it after I'm off the air. You know how that is. It's them geriatric moments. Anything under 70 inches high in my train room is getting pulled out so you can start over. 70 inch? Can you reach 70 inches there? I know you got some stuff up pretty high. I John, I'll find the link for that channel, and actually that because I watched it not long ago. This guy does fantastic scenery, and he has an acid pit because the the layout that he's doing, he's trying to keep it as prototypical as possible. And the railroad that he runs, they had an acid pit, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an acid pit. I'm almost 90% sure. If I get it, I'll send you the link. Oh, that'd be cool. That's cool, Chris. He's currently working on a street running area plus wiring up the layout programming track. Cool. Dave says Anthony did some really cool work on a cement plant that he saw. Cool. Artie says he got out his Metro liners out last night to do a final check. Inner curves just a tot tight, a tad tight, a tad tight. Uh, Wigwag says he's been working on a cement plant diorama. Everybody got these cement plants going. Wigwag, if you ever get a chance, go down and see Joe Rader's cement plant. Impressive. You're welcome, Joe. And well deserved too, because your whole layout, I was like, I've watched your videos for a long time and never dreamed your layout was as big as what it is. Okay. Anyhow, I don't see anybody else coming up with anything they've done. So, yeah, I have this building I'm going to be making. It's a little square building. It's going to look like I'm going to try to make it look like it's kind of run down, like it's been sitting there a long time. Maybe have a raccoon coming out the window. You know. All right, Stormy Sky. It was nice having you in here tonight, Steve, and you take care and God bless. Ken Amos, how's it going, buddy? When did you sneak in there? Just now? I've lost count how many stickers I owe people. I need to get some more stickers. It's just breaking down to. I keep waiting for the place that I get them for. They put them on sale, and you get them really cheap when they put them on sale. And but I ain't gonna be able to hold off that much longer, so I'll have to get some more. You've been there since 7:30. That's first I've noticed you come up on the chat there, Ken. Sorry about that. Happy hasn't gone any lately. He's all caught up. Ghost peppers. Hey, them ghost peppers will get you every time, Mike. I don't do them. No, I don't do them anymore. Anything stronger than a jalapeno, maybe a habanero, if it's a mild one. Not much stronger than a jalapeno do I eat because hey, I just can't. I can't handle that no more. All right, well, we're starting to wind her down here. If you guys want to promote your channels, talk about contests or whatever you want to have that you're having on your channel, now's your time because it's going to wind up here. Seeds and all, Mike said. Oh, God bless you. Oh, me too. Me too, Dave. I love chili. I don't want it so hot that I can't taste nothing for a month. Ken Groves is wrong one. Ken Amos says that his oldest son likes ghost pepper, so he grows them for him. Oh, I could just imagine. I have a buddy. The hotter the pepper, the better he loves it. Whew. Yep. Well, thank you, Dan. Dan's model railroading journey. I am getting better. It's just, without going into detail, I've got some pain in some certain areas, and I don't have any more fever, so I got enough antibiotic in me that I shouldn't see a fever for a long time. So Dave says he's going to be doing his morning brew this Thursday. And thanks for his absence last week. Well, we'll let you slide this time, buddy. And Wigwag's going to have dental surgery on Thursday morning. Whew. I had my teeth all pulled quite a few years ago. Yeah, these ones plastic. Yeah. I do miss my real teeth though. Chris from Go Via Go Home. How you doing, buddy, when it's just about quitting time? How you doing, bud? But good to see you. Yeah, I like Dave's morning brew if I get awake or to the point where I don't think I'll be able to see it this Thursday. I have to take, I think it's Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, Thursday I have to take my brother to the doctors. Somebody. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my brother. I got to take him to the doctors. Or maybe that's the day. Maybe is that the day I got to take my wife for a stress test? And then I have a doctor's. Yeah, Thursday I have a doctor's appointment too. Thursday's going to be a busy day. You know, Dave, I kind of grew up in the same type of household. Very rarely did we have anything that was spicy. Yeah, very rarely because I grew up with my mother and my grandfather. Uh, my grandfather he didn't like eat nothing spicy. Now my mom would make a good pot of chili once in a while, when my grandfather wasn't going to be there to eat it. But no, I like spicy stuff to a point. I don't like it so spicy that, like I said, it takes your taste buds out of your tongue for months. Yes, Artie, she's going to go for a stress test. It's just she's got to go for a stress test. Yep. I know what those are all about. Yeah. Stop buying trains she don't know about. No, I don't buy trains that she don't know about. Nuh-uh. I've been married a long time, and there's a reason for that. I could hear her saying that, Dave. Well, thank you, Artie. Appreciate it. I appreciate the prayers from my wife. Your spice rack has salt and pepper. That's it, Joe. Yeah, I'm with you, Ken. My, I give her enough stress, but the doctor wants this thing where they're going to do the chemical one. It's not going to be a treadmill one. The chemical one, I've had that before. That's awful. I don't envy her at all. We're getting ready to say goodnight there, Ray. That's what's up. Yeah. You guys can all join Heath. I think Heath's going to do one after this, and you can join Heath here after the show. Yeah, prayers to the wife. Yeah, and the stress test is, it's not because she really has anything major wrong. She does have a little bit of heart problems, but the stress test is just to make sure. So Ken Amos, I've done 3 treadmill tests, but none with a chemical. As long as you're able to do that stress test, Ken, on the treadmill, do it that way. I'm telling you, that chemical is horrible. It's just downright horrible. One last story before we go. When I had mine done, I didn't know what I was getting into, and they hooked up the IV to me, and she says, "No, I'm gonna add the chemical and just relax, and we'll get through this." And she opened up that valve, and that hit my body. Oh, I never. I had a heart attack. It didn't feel like that. It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling like your life's leaving you. It's horrible. And I said to the nurse, I says, "Man, that's terrible." She says, "I have druggies that come in here that had this done. And when you throw the drug to them, they'd go, 'Oh, wow, man. What a buzz.'" You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I don't know how anybody could enjoy that. So, and not to scare my wife or anything, but it just wasn't something I don't care if I ever have to do another one, which I probably will. But Yeah. Yeah. Well, folks, I think we're going to call it the night. I thank you all for joining me. And I just want to wish each and every one of you, may the Lord Jesus bless your life and make things go smoother. No matter how terrible it is, Jesus will make it feel better. And I'm telling you that from experience. So I wish you all a very, very good night. Get some good rest, and we'll see you on the next stream or video coming up, which should be coming up soon. I know I want to do another op session one, and I have a couple builds coming up. So thank you all for stopping by and having a little chat with me tonight, and we will see you. Next week is Redbird Tony, and I hope you don't forget. And we'll see you on his show next week. So see you soon. Bye.